Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Get ready to get Morbin this week in a brand new science research-packed bat DNA extract, full-on double release smash hit of the year 2022. That's right, it's time for Spider Kid's all-time nemesis, Cosmic Morbius. This is your GM Patrick here, your average film goer wondering, God, why Morbius?
What's a Morbius? What's a Morbius?
God, why Morbius? Joining me on the podcast, but not joining me in the pleasure of having seen this movie, I'm sure, are my 5 friends and fellow vampire-like beings. Across the digital table from me, it's the Doctor, but not playing a doctor, just being buff and doing a funny dance. It's Miles playing Raimi Who. Good evening. On my right, Jared Leto, Academy Award winner Jared Leto, being a bat boy for 2 hours straight. It's Tyler playing a Dross.
I'm already drinking heavy this episode.
Good. Yeah, we always assume that. You don't have to announce it.
Oh, okay, good.
To his left, some nondescript bad guy who gets their lab stolen by a goth anti-hero. It's Rebecca playing Alindra.
As usual, I do not get these references.
Count yourself lucky. To my left, a couple of detectives that couldn't detect their way out of a paper bag. It's Drew playing Knack Feldspar.
At least he didn't have a tattoo on his forehead that said damaged.
I would prefer that. And finally, to his left, well, I've run out of characters that I remember from this film. So look, it's just plain old Jabertas, Andis 148.
Hey everybody, I got this curse has passed over me.
No, you're Michael Keaton from the post-credit sequence.
No, you're right.
Spoilers, Drew. Gosh. The only good thing that was spoiled in the trailer that the scene actually isn't the one from the trailer. That movie was not as bad as people made it out to be. It's just like
it also wasn't any good.
It's just like it was just painfully not great in any way, shape, or form. It's a whole lot of why was this made? And the reason is Venom. Venom did pretty well.
The reason is Sony Pictures has all of the rights to Spider-Man's bad guys, but has to partner with Marvel for all of his good guys. So
bad guys.
I don't even think that's necessarily true because they have options for the other characters. They just choose not to make them or do anything creatively interesting whatsoever.
Yeah,
with the exception of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is the greatest superhero movie of all time.
Yeah,
I think they're just trying to pull modern day producers, you know.
Trying to get an intentional.
Oh, it's one Rebecca gets. Has anyone actually seen Morbius?
Oh, I thought you were the producers. I'm like, yes, I've seen it on Broadway.
I've seen the film. I've seen the play. No, has anyone watched Morbius yet? Maybe we should have a watch party.
No, what we should have a watch party on is Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, the Broadway show that you can find in its in totality on YouTube.
I hear it was a fun production.
No, thanks.
Krista saw it on Broadway.
Oh my goodness!
Really?
All I could think about is
he loved it.
Gwen Stacy getting snapped off on some terrible wire working. Guys, let's get back into this week's episode 254. But before we begin to play, let's talk about what happened last time on Cosmic Crit with a little bit of trivia recap. You get all 3 questions correct. Probably not going to happen. Someone gets a luck roll on a D20 roll. So before you roll 2 D20 instead of 1 and get to pick which one you want. If you get all 3 wrong, I get to do that. And you never want me to do that because it will be on a very important roll. Right. So last time you guys continued through the Civ Museum of Conquered Worlds and fought 2 live monsters of that species. What was the rank of those 2 Civ that you fought?
I know.
Rebecca, of course, she's first on the buzzer.
This is the only thing I wrote down.
Oh, well, probably good.
They were Civ War Masters.
That is correct. Yes. Thought I was going to stump you with that. This is the thing I said like 1 or 2 times. Correct. The second question is you found a clue leading north from the broken display case here in the second part of the museum that brought you into contact with those alien war masters. What was the clue? What was that clue leading from the chest?
Oh.
From the museum.
Oh, I wrote this down too.
Oh, so you wrote
it was a blood splatter.
What color was the blood, Chipper?
Oh, you come on!
What color was the blood?
I tasted it. It was real blood.
You've got like a 1 in 10 chance, right?
Yeah, I think it was blue blood.
Ooh, so sorry. It was pink blood. Pink blood indeed.
Pink blood. Who's ever heard of pink blood?
We'll maybe give you half a point here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Yes.
So I get to re-roll and take the lower.
No, but if someone gets this last question right, maybe I'll feel in a generous mood. Last but not least, what was the name of the Sith power that emulates the spell Disintegrate? What is the name of the Sith power that emulates the spell Disintegrate? We're looking at
Real state dispersal.
Oh, Tyler coming in with it. Hot. Hot. And that's not even one that you had. Way to go, buddy.
Thank you. I
Did you write down everyone
down? I was literally just like, oh, I've heard you say it like 7 times. I know. I need to make this just appear.
For the record, I had it written down in a different thing because I was like, oh, I know this. I'm not going to write it down again.
Yeah,
because it was the power I had.
You really, you weren't fast enough on the draw. I am feeling generous because you guys basically got all 3 correctly here. Woo! That means someone can pick up a luck roll.
There you go. I'll drink to that.
I don't know if you can combine that with a level reroll, but yeah, let's get into it. This week's episode starts with you guys sorting through the gear. Reminder, I was like super sick last week. I'm just coming off of ye old COVID, we found out, but yeah, I was so out of it. I was like, and that's the end of the episode. Goodbye. You absolutely murderized these 2 Civ War Masters, and this week's episode finds you sorting through their gear. We got a couple of military quantum entanglers, some degenerator rifles, 2 vitrium plates, armor, I think heavy armor, tons of batteries, about 10 batteries, 6 regular and 4 high capacity, a couple of mutation guns, and 4 degeneration grenades. I'm going to put that in the loot pile for you all.
Well, the grenades sound
I want
cool.
some batteries for my. Are they charged? Can I use those to charge my haste? What's it called?
Circuit? Haste circuit?
They don't take batteries.
Haste circuit. Yeah.
Incorrecto. No, I do not believe so. They're like for weapons.
Oh, can't plug it into my haste circuit.
No. Do you think that armor upgrades like change the rules, or you just don't know? Don't remember though. I'm pretty sure you can't just plug in regular
I
batteries.
thought it was powered by a battery, but I'll look it up.
I'm gonna take one of those mutation guns.
Go right ahead.
They're quite nice.
Yeah, we gotta look all this stuff up.
Do you even use guns?
Very rare. Only when I can't reach something.
Have you even ever shot a gun in this podcast?
I have shot a gun.
When?
The last time I shot a gun, it was a lot. It was many, many fights ago.
Yeah, we had a different president then, I'm sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. What the heck?
I don't know why I'm so angry about this.
That was accusatory, I know.
Yeah.
The Spear of Fate
back
does
when the
convert into
Starfighter
a
Second
gun.
Amendment was actually cared about. That's when I shot my last gun, Miles.
We had a different Prime director when Edros last fired a gun.
The last time I can remember was when I shot the Paragon crossbolter, which we would have been back on that one big floaty thing, and we were helping out the people of the city.
Big floaty thing. Okay, interesting.
Absalom is the name of the place. If for the uninitiated.
Which time?
I think we were trying to fight those demons that were building a wall, and I think I shot a Paragon crossbolter at them. I also shot a missile launcher at one of Patrick's cool creatures and got a crit when we were in the trapped in the mind place.
I'm just going to take your word for it. I do believe you, but we really should have recorded these play sessions that we've done throughout the years. It stinks that we can't go back and listen.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone who listens is going to tell us exactly what it was by the time this episode airs.
I was just joking. He fires a gun all the time. Yeah, so looking, you guys can take this gear, maybe in your private chats or what have you, chat about who wants what, and add it to your character sheets if you want to hold it on your person. Looking beyond the room that they came from is actually, it leads down a long corridor, and at the end of which you find a large multi-level transit platform, kind of like a station of some sort. And the deck here that you see, there seems to be multiple kind of transit tubes that maybe go to different levels of Ark Prime, and one of them stands doors open as you walk down this corridor to the station. Kind of looks like a large single car of like a bullet train, and yeah, that is all you see here. Otherwise, deadly silence.
I don't know. The last time we got on a tram on a spaceship, we had days worth of fights. So it's something we really want to do.
Promise. They wouldn't do that twice, right? In the 6th book or the final book of a series.
I just remember not having anything to do.
He's promising.
I just remember not having much to do other than like I had like some hypo pins so I could give people like a +1 to their checks or whatever. It was a long ride.
Yeah, so you guys getting in?
Choo.
Ready to move on out from the detention deck?
Yeah, choo Charles, here we go.
Right, as you guys trundle inside and get...
I trample inside, is that okay?
Oh, you have to, I think. There's
okay.
There's not a lot of light stepping in the 20-ton mech armor.
No, you can, this dude can tiptoe. He robo tiptoes.
How big is this train?
I mean, I think there might have to be a little bit of squeezing on Andis's part, but it's probably
I stick my arms and legs out the window in contravention of the rules, and I use my arms and legs to push the cart along like I'm paddling down the old Mississippi.
The thing that we have to remember about space is, he
lots
takes
of
up
gravity.
Well, he takes up a 15-foot square, but I mean, we all take up 5-foot squares, and we are not 5 foot wide.
We're not cubes.
Yeah, we're not cubes. That's just like the area that you kind of occupy. So it will require some squeezing in, but do a little crab sidewalk inside there.
Now I'm trying to picture all of us as 5-foot cubes of
just like little Lego blocks.
Yeah.
Next season, we're all gelatinous cubes. We're just
spoilers.
Gosh, I wish someone was a cube. There is a very fun race where you get to be a squid person and you're just like traveling around in a water body. There's so many fun Starfinder species. Right. So as you get inside, the doors shut automatically, kind of silently curl down and close. There is no like cockpit. There's no controls anywhere in this chamber, and the tram does not move.
Oh, maybe we need to talk to the computer. Does anyone speak Civ?
Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Exactly. No, I mean,
Please.
talk to the computer. Be like,
don't make the evil alien race Espanol, please.
No, it's a Disney monorail joke. It's okay.
Yeah. I got it. So
of course, Rebecca got it.
Surprise. Yeah. So I feel like maybe it's like a hey Siri situation, and we need to tell it to start the tram.
Okay.
I love it.
Well, if Knack does indeed vocalize, well, what do you vocalize? Just go. Train, go train.
Train,
go.
Look, I'm not technologically aware. I'm just role playing here. Alindra would not know what to do. She would probably just start talking to the computer. Computer?
Do you speak
train
Civ?
go.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to do anything unless you speak Civ.
I need you to translate for me.
All right.
Translate. Go train.
In Civ, computer, go computer. Go train. Train.
Nothing seems to activate to your pathetic voice commands.
I think.
Can you say directory and see what files are there?
Drew, what's the Civ word for directory? Go. I want to end Civ.
Weirdly, it is just directory.
That's
it's a cognate. You wouldn't think it would be, but
literary connection between common and Civ is normally like.
There are no other common words. It's weird that directory is the one. So,
saying directory, nothing happens. I'm so sorry. Anybody want to make a roll or some kind of investigation?
Yeah,
that sounds great.
Engineering.
Raimi would like to make a computer's roll. He also speaks Civ, and so I'm wanting to see if he might be able to.
Well, there's no computer with which to interact.
Dross would like to roll engineering to see if the train's on.
Yeah, go right ahead. This will be a pretty easy
41
one.
Is the train on?
Whoa! Yes, it is on, and
Hey, I don't know what's going on here, but the train is on. In case anybody was worried, if it has to be like unplugged or plugged back in.
Did the doors close? The doors closed.
The doors close automatically. With that engineering trick, though, Adros, you know the train is on because it hums into your mind that it is indeed working and operational when you're thinking about whether it's on or not.
All right, so then can Raimi roll engineering check to see how to mentally operate the machine?
That or mysticism, yes. Whatever's. I mean, I imagine they're both pretty high for you.
It's a 44.
Oh, another 41 for Dross. What's going on today?
Both you and Adros know that yes, this seems to only respond to kind of psychic commands.
I have limited telepathy. Can I also I can detect thoughts on it. Can I detect thoughts on the train?
Yes, you detect
Does
it
it have thoughts?
thinking.
Can I just say that?
Train.
Can I just say that doesn't saying something out loud also imply thinking about it?
I don't know. Does it? Did you just think about those exact words before you said them, Drew?
Instantaneously, yes. It's kind of a whole
That
way
is
that
not
the
how
brain
it works.
If I had to think about all the words I said, I would never say words. That would
No, you very specifically have to concentrate. And what does Alindra want to concentrate on to give it a command to do?
Alindra is going to close her eyes and try to think graviton thoughts. And
if you think graviton thoughts, you're going to crush this train into the ground.
Like a beer can, just it collapses in on you guys.
No, I'm not attuned or anything. I'm just thinking graviton thoughts, trying to make it move and reach out to the brain of the train and ask the train.
The train brain,
Yeah,
to propel us forward to our next destination.
To where?
Think plane to the train brain.
Left or right? Which way do we want to go? I don't know.
Left or right? Right. So, I mean, it begins moving after you think that and begins silently kind of swooshing past a great deal of different decks as you guys are moving here. Seemingly pretty quickly.
Patrick, does the computer judge us for not knowing the words other than left and right for like
no, I meant left
for
and
like
right,
places
like on the
on a
map.
ship?
I'm looking at the map right now. Like I'm asking you guys, do we want to go left or right?
It
sounds like we're going up
it just
and down.
takes off in one of those two directions.
That's fine. Whatever. I don't know where we're going. Do y'all know where we're going?
That's fair. I don't know where the fore and after are. I mean, I suppose that left is just as good as any other direction.
Wait, what are we looking for right now?
Oh man,
Something specific?
I should be asking the most general questions in the trivia.
I've lost the plot.
Because you write down the minute.
Yeah.
You be like, what is your mission right now?
Yeah.
I mean,
What
are we just
is
looking
your
for
quest?
Civ right now?
Oh my god.
Are we looking for Civ right now?
I'm taking back your trivia win, everyone. Unless someone can tell me what your goal is currently.
I couldn't tell you.
I have frankly not the foggiest.
We are the dumbest group of adventurers there's ever been.
Let's recap. Let's recap what we know.
First off, there's going to be no trivia in season 5 because I've trained you to write down minutia and stupid details. This is on me. This is my fault.
This is on you, Patrick, because I was looking at my notes just now and I wrote down Kish used paper plates. Why did I write that down?
I got it. AI with Varancha's mind, possibly corrupted, cleanse spirit of the machines, and shut down the tentacled ones. 4 runes keep the AI locked away. Breaking the runes would allow access and free everyone. May the tidal force be with you.
Oh, and AI core on deck below us. So we want to go below us. Can we go to the deck below us?
That's not left or right.
Computer down.
I was looking at the map. I was looking at the map. That was what it looked like.
Right.
That was our only option.
I'm proud of you guys. You
Computer,
did
go back to the place we were at.
No, the AI core is where you have been tasked to hunt down these codes. Indeed, it looks like it. I mean, it seems like it might take some time because, like, as you guys were arguing amongst yourself about where to go, you've passed by over like a dozen different stations or stops, and as the tram continues on, you pass by and can see out the window large swampy biomes, huge decks that are fully lush with wildlife and plants. There are elaborate sculpture gardens, what looks like grim pits and kind of like worker camps and things on other decks and other strange environments and laboratories. This trip might take a little while. It might take like an hour or so.
Could it potentially take 8 hours?
I mean, if you guys feel it important enough, you can probably tell the tram to stop somewhere and maybe you can hide out for that amount of time. Is that what you would like to do? You know how when you go
into like London Underground or other very sophisticated underground transits, there's like, a sign that has like all the stops possible. Is there anything like that inside the tram which may tell us what these other locations that we're zooming by are and if any of them are of interest?
There are not.
Poorly designed, if I have to be brutally honest here with the manufacturers.
Well, I mean, they've made it so you can just psychically think about wherever you need to go.
That's true.
Right.
So
that's true.
Oh, do I still have a telepathy link with the train? Can it give us a tour?
No, I'm maybe we've overestimated the quote unquote train brain. It just responds to your psychic commands.
But maybe Tyler Adros wants to go to a med bay or something like that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or sick bay. There's a ship.
Is anyone
it might be manned by Civ? I mean,
a Civ bay.
Is anyone really hurt enough that this is required right now? Or?
I mean, no, not physically.
It's just emotionally,
My resolve is getting a little low. That's kind of
that thing you said about us not remembering any of our mission. That struck a little close to home.
Well, at least 2 people wrote it down. So
I just had to go back like a couple of episodes. I forgot.
Yeah. Do you guys? I mean, do you want to take a vote on it, or do you want to see how long the trip takes, or what?
Vote on what? Going to a med bay?
Well, stopping the tram somewhere else, not going to your destination.
Oh, so that we can rest or something?
Mm-hmm.
Dross, how low are we talking here?
7 out of 18.
Oh my lord! Bad as
is that an oh my lord? As in that's still plenty, or
no? Like you're as bad as spellcasters with those things.
Yeah. I have a lot of abilities that use resolve points now, so I tend to just chew through them like candy.
Yeah. Well, I will say. It was like 2 episodes ago. I gave you the option of hiding in the Moon Giants hideout to rest up if you need to, and you guys were like, "No, we're fine."
Well, I mean, and
that was 2 whole episodes.
At that point, we were like, "Oh no, conversation."
Yeah, exactly. We had a conversation at the time that, like, well, we're kind of on a timetable here, right? Like, we can't take forever. So
then let's go to our destination. I can't believe Drew's okay with this, because this is like the ultimate doors on a map.
Yeah, but you're talking like going and hiding out for a minute. I want to go and find some treasure, baby. I want that.
I guess I also wouldn't be opposed to that. Would not help my resolve count at all. But
Tram, take us to the vault. Neck, thanks.
Take us to the place with the most sweet gold.
You guys are all thinking different stuff, and it like pops off the tracks.
Well, Alindra's the one with limited telepathy because it's a racial trait, and she's going to tell it to go to the AI core.
Knack also has limited telepathy because of
So does Raimi.
Oh,
So
gosh! In
For
your
me,
face,
it's natural. I was born with it.
Oh, that makes you better than us?
yeah, but I'm Maybelline, baby.
just
Maybe you're
stronger.
born with
I've
it.
had it
Maybe I'm
longer.
Maybelline.
So anyway, the about an hour or so later, the tram comes to a stop at another almost identical station, as you guys have been arguing the entire time here. But yeah, the double doors leading up from this one into this deck have markings that look like a large arch over a large circle. And indeed, it seems like this is your final stop, perhaps the AI core.
Bing bong.
I'm gonna take us to a new map. You can't stop me.
Let's walk out the doors. Can Alindra, with her limited telepathy, thank the train for us?
What? The train?
You say bank the train?
Thank the train.
Oh,
You know.
thank the train. Oh, I see.
Thank
It was
the
a
train.
really useful Civ transport.
All right, stop with the Thomas the Tank Engine jokes.
Everyone gets them, so
uh,
it's fine. It's fine.
I'd be happy to think it. I thought you said Vank it with a V. I was very
Oh,
confused.
no, I just have been drinking so heavily and I can't talk.
All right.
All right, so if you guys head on out, you find another long corridor that opens up to this chamber underneath the symbol here, the double doors to this room here, where you see two opposite podiums with computer monitors on them. There's a smaller door to the west and another to the east, or I guess to the southeast, and one to the northwest from this chamber.
Is anyone standing at the podiums? Or is it up here to be abandoned at the moment?
No, they are empty. There is a symbol near the door over here to the north. No, I've got my map a little cockeyed here. The door to the west has the same symbol with the large circle, the huge arch, and the one to the southeast has one that looks like a knotted tentacle, kind of like all bundled up on itself.
I wonder if that's an employees only door or something.
Can I roll a culture check to see if I can understand what a knotted tentacle door would look like, or what that would mean?
Yeah.
It's totally a bathroom, isn't it? It's totally a bathroom. It's 100%.
That's what Civ look like when they have to pee.
That's right.
Tentacles. I think good.
So that's enough, Drew, to know that is likely the Civ version of like the little white guy on like a crossing sign, a human stick figure for the Civ. So maybe like personnel or some kind of Civ housing or something along those lines. And the other symbol is, of course, what you think is the leading towards the AI core. But as you go over to investigate this door to the south, you see a bloody handprint right by the door. And
Time out.
it is
What color is the blood?
it is pink. Pinkish blood with
Everybody
with,
write that down. Everybody write it down.
3 fingers and a thumb on it.
3 fingers and a thumb. All right.
Yes.
I have never taken a note this entire podcast, and I'm not about to start.
Next week.
I defy learning a lesson.
Next week, I'm giving specific questions to specific people. I'm asking people what the main goal is.
Yeah. What is your quest? It should always start with that.
Let's see. Did we have any sort of a sense of there was somebody loose who might be injured that we're trying to chase down?
Yeah, you found
The juice.
The juice?
The juice is
no.
loose.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, someone call the Civ police. Got a white tram that's led away from the deck.
I was gonna say this train wasn't shaped like a Bronco, was it?
You know what? It was exactly shaped like a 1994 Ford Bronco. Anyway, no, I forgot what the original question was.
I'm trying to remember if you were specifically looking for somebody who's injured, or if that was like just a curiosity that you saw.
A broken, huge, or not huge, a large broken glass case in the museum that you guys just came from. That you found a trail leading north to that door.
Could an exhibit have escaped?
Well, the ones that you fought were like ghosts. They were wraiths of bodies, but I mean, maybe Rel state technology could preserve someone or something from the past.
Yeah, should we go after them? They seem like they might need some help.
Do we know of species that have pink blood? Is that something that someone in our party would
life
know?
Science? Can I taste the blood?
I think a life science might be in order.
Nope. That's a 2. That's a 2 on the dice.
Ooh, and a 3 right after. I mean, lots of things have, lighter pinkish blood. Mostly.
Good job, Drew.
Natural 1. So we got a 2, a 3, and a 1.
Did we
Proc.
I don't think you guys
like Andis and Raimi are sitting there like putting their heads together like, I don't know, it could be Lindra's, but
I mean, to be fair,
Mac
there
walks
are a
up and
lot
is
of
like,
species
someone
out
spilled
there.
their Go-Gurt. All right, well, yeah, let's go in. Let's go see if anyone is in need of medical assistance.
Sure. As you walk by these little consoles, which I've mostly covered up with Andis art on the on this very small room map.
I'm way too big for this place. It's insane that they dropped a huge tower.
Just wait till you see this hallway next. 10 feet wide. Get to squeezing. No, as you walk by,
we thought Win was a big character that was too big for the space.
Yeah, the
great.
large character is so big. As you walk by this console, what looks like a holographic form kind of pops out, standing on top of one of these computer stations that seems to be a slowly changing pentagon into an octagon, into a dodecagon, with like a large column between these shapes, changing but not at the same time, slowly kind of oscillating. And a voice kind of pops out of the speaker here that says, brand new for you today, presenting 4.1, a state-of-the-art Civ virtual intelligence, now with philosopher recommended helping of independent thought. Available for only 999 easy payments of 999 years. Deal void in the Civ Dominion. You've arrived in sleek, luxurious transport style from the all expenses paid vacation of the detainee deck. So it's obvious you're a smart shopper. I've got a limited time offer to wash away those tough Civ stains if you're willing to act now. Do not delay.
What was the version number?
4.1. I got art for you guys. Got art. Hold on. Oop. I swear I have art. Promise. Will not lie to you. This is what you see here. A little holographic column with some.
No, look, it's all D20 in there.
Yeah. It seems to be like oscillating, waiting for a response. It's like, you gotta act now. You cannot delay. This deal will not last forever.
Is there any?
Does it have billing information like already keyed in? Like, I'm not paying that.
Yeah. I'll pay it for 100 million years. That's fine. Yeah, sure thing.
We have a special offer for the first 5 entrants into this limited sweepstakes. Your entries are free.
Yay!
I mean-
All right, here's a million probability bucks.
Please insert valid credits. Whoa! I see you're trying to pay with the wrong kind of card information.
These are Andis coin. These are going to be very valuable one day.
We only accept.
I just minted them.
We only accept ape NFTs. We are so sorry. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions here? This AI seems to have popped up and is willing to dish.
Is this the AI that is installed in this ship? 4.1, I mean?
What? Come on down to Space Burgers, where the brand new flame broiled patties of our "You Better Watch Your Mouth" burger is served with a fresh side of heck no, and wash it all down with a tall, ice cold glass of "How dare you, ma'am?"
What version is installed in the ship currently?
I think you broke it.
Answer not found. Answer not
I need to stick to telepathy.
Do you have an overabundance of questions cluttering up your attic? Well, call our junk inquiry haul-away truck, and we'll have no answers for you in less than an hour, right to your front door.
This thing seems to have lost its mind. It doesn't seem well. I say, yes, deal master. We have a question about deals. Did another person, another one, come through this hallway just moments, perhaps an hour or two ago, that declined your great deal?
I've had the time of my life, but someone was running out of here before you. Do you miss the feel-good power ballads of the 070s? Well, act now, or the next hit will be you listening to "Ha, ha, 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 you're not staying alive for long after this. Ha, 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 you'll be dead if you go," and it kind of like points in the direction of that door.
The southeast door?
Yeah, the one with the blood-stained print.
All right, I open up the door.
Whoa. Yeah, but The Reboot Code is the latest holo novel from the best-selling author Ankshi Kindler. Twists, turns, and a surprise ending that will leave you civeless. I know where you can pick up a copy today.
Oh, I've always wanted to read that. Where is it? Tell me where I can get this copy. And I brandish a weapon at it.
Well,
Don't bother, Dross. Dinkledank dies at the end. It's just sort of spoiler warning, but yeah.
Space spoilers, man. Come on.
Space spoilers. Sorry, everybody.
let the power chords of the latest Apocalypse Unbidden techno metal album, quote unquote, devastation is here, rattle your bones. The dangerous lyrics by the Civ AI Varanche will rock your worlds down to their very foundations. Nothing will survive. Available from Civ Dominion Records in physical format, only while supplies last, and only for the 5 of you right now.
Can I sense motive on this thing?
No. I want to hear this record.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. The K culture was really good, so I want to hear the follow-up.
It just sounds like an AI voice making mouth noises like this. Dominion is here. The Civ will disappear if you follow me and ask more questions.
I thought you said destruction was here.
No, devastation.
Still different word.
Well,
you said Dominion when you were singing, but that's okay.
No, devastation is here, like devastation.
It's a 41 sense motive check.
This thing seems to be trying to indeed get your attention and give you some information, but it seems to be locked into some kind of advertisement only discussion loop.
We're clearly going to have to piece together the clues that it is dropping in each of its commercials.
Well, is there any
sense of it?
Is there any kind of interface that we could?
Yeah, that's going to be repaired. Like,
communicate with a computer check, engineering check, anything like that.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll come over to one of these podiums and see what interface this is. And it's like, oh right, this is in Civ. I don't speak Civ. And then I step back.
Looking
Maybe
at them.
I'm super wrong about this, but this is in the corridor, not in the AI core. We have not entered where the AI actually lives. So this is not the corrupted AI that we need to.
Oh, I do speak Civian. Never mind. Okay, yeah.
But Rebecca, you're correct. No, this is just some random.
This is some program that might have
It's trying to help us. It just is. It has limited capacity to do so. So we need to help it help us.
Right. If you say that in character, it's like ding ding ding. You're the winner of the new sweepstakes called. You finally figured it out. Way to go. Your prize is me helping you out right now.
Edros is I just want to say, Edros is really confused, and he's sad that he got his book spoiled by Andis.
A book that's presumably millions of years old.
Right, exactly.
And then,
I think the date passed on that one.
It does repeat its sales pitch for the Ankshi Kindler book, The Reboot Code, old times, if you guys are standing around.
Oh, Reboot Code. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds like something we want.
Yes.
How I will enter this sweepstakes.
Excellent.
Here's the money, I guess. Right? Is that what you want?
Payment accepted this time. Based on the hit Hollow novel, The Reboot Code, coming soon to drive-in theaters near you and computer interface rooms shortly after that. Don't miss it. The Reboot Code, the movie. I've got to go. Explore a universe of possibilities in the new Sandoval Spaceflight Systems Vagabond class starship with customizable expansion bays and faux leather seating. Keep data safe from devious hackers with Scrub Shield anti-civ programs.
Wait, anti-civ programs?
Yes, would you like to find the Reboot Code in theaters, drive-in theaters nearby?
Yes.
Looking for a place to stay and get the civ away from it all? Book a stay at the Central Core Luxury Hotel. Visitors will enjoy complimentary rail state amenities, imperceptible and intangible, as an AI provides for every annihilation.
Is that through this door? And I point at this door.
As it goes towards the western door. Increase your productivity in our spacious offices, complete with a shared recreation space and medical bay. Oh, no, that's the eastern door. And then the western door, it says, the ingenious engineers of Civ Laboratories are working hard to bring you a better, brighter future.
Ah, okay. So the code is this way and the core is that way. So we want to make sure we have the code before we go to the core.
Right. And the key is in the faux leather seating.
Have you heard that there are now 4 books in the series? The Reboot Code by Angel Kish.
That
We have
refers to the
4
4
things
runes
to
we
find.
Ah,
Right.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. All right. So four codes. All right. Thank you, 4.1.
So we should go down to the southeast corridor and try to find 4 somethings. I
Codes,
assume is what we're looking for.
passwords written on scrap paper.
As you're filing out, 4.1 says, lost, depressed, feeling adrift in the seas of this modern world? Well, ask your physician if it's nearby a trawl is right for you. Side effects could include extensive searching, clashes with awakened Civ soldiers, dangerous eons-old technology, and most likely your death.
Wait a minute.
Okay, before we leave this room, can
I
we
check under the desk of the podium to see if the code's there.
All
Can I
4
go
codes
to
are
the
written right
left
there.
podium? Is the left podium active? Is it doing anything?
It is.
I'm
not,
indeed gonna.
no.
I am indeed gonna make a perception check in the room.
4.1 jumps over to the left podium. It's like, and now I'm here. Right where you need me to be, wherever you would like me to be, are all new Be Right There For You systems from Civ Technologies, wherever you require answers to your questions. Yet you don't see much else here in the room, unfortunately. Just a whole lot of 4.1.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. I start squeezing.
Okay. Who's going first?
I mean, I'll go.
Should somebody go first so that when Andis needs a squeeze in, we can. He's not going to get pushed back.
Alindra is going to have her solar sword out.
S word. Yes.
Yes, S word.
Draw still has his weapon out from threatening 4.1, so I guess he's still
That's true.
technically has those out too. Or maybe I'll shoot my gun this episode. I haven't decided.
Sorry, Adros and Alindra first, and then we have Andis.
Yeah.
That seems to be the marching order.
All right, it is another super long corridor going hundreds of feet to the south.
Whoa.
You guys
No
can
kidding.
squeeze your shelf down that way until it terminates in what looks like another small door here leading west this time. So it kind of makes a little circular pattern.
Is this like a catwalk that I'm seeing, or is that just a different color tile?
Nope, just like a long corridor. Maybe that's the wall. Yeah, as you open up the door here to this next chamber, to the page.
Yeah. The if this is some sort of a employee housing or employee area, the advertisements about the spacious stay at the wonderful facilities or whatever might have been referring to this area.
Center Core Lux Hotel.
Yeah, although not so spacious for me. It's kind of
Ooh.
cramped. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to need 1 minute. No problem. Okay, so as you open up this door here, what you see is a very large room, large enough for an Andis 148 even to walk around in. This, what looks like a laboratory of some sort, contains various emitters, focusing lasers into prisms. There's colorful beams of light crisscrossing the room, and there's a deep alcove on one end holding the largest of these optic machines, which emits kind of a rainbow of dazzling lights that kind of defy description. It's all bending rainbows all over the place. You guys can head on in and take a look around. There is a single door to the southwest from this chamber, but that is about it. As you get comfy in here, you hear a shuffle, kind of like in the back corner of the room. Move Rami right up here. Boop. As something is startled from you walking in. Let's walk into the initiative turn order real quick. Rock on in, indeed. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, so first things first, I think we're starting off with a bit of a roll off.
Roll off? Roll off.
Need to see what the range of this is real quick. Okay, where you guys all are. I think this is everybody except Alindra in this room here. Go ahead and make me a will save.
You know how to show us a good time there, Patrick. Oh, I cannot be stopped this episode.
Oh, Tyler with a natural 20.
2 natural 20s.
Oh, you're part with the natural 20. Oh yeah, that's who I wanted to have super succeed at these, is the 2 super toughies in the fight. So Adros and Andis are fine. Maybe don't even. I think there's nothing if you succeed. Indeed, this I think is just save or suck, and suck. Rami and a Knack have with a 8 and a 10 on the dice. These are failures here, as you are hit with a wave of radiating pain as behind you steps forth from maybe hiding behind some of these bent beams of light is a rather large tripedal creature with large tusks, a full armored bodysuit, and holding not what is depicted here in the art, but indeed brandishing the Spear of Fates.
Well, good. It can't hit us. So
this is one of those pig monsters from that one
Simulation, like the first simulation.
Yeah, what was
From
the
Acklath. Acklath from Laugh.
It's the Acklath backlash.
Indeed, they have bushwhacked you as you guys have moved a little further past in the room and casted a spell, which Knack and Rami, you guys are attacked with telepathic mind and body pain. You have a -2 to basically all checks for a number of rounds. This is inflict pain on you guys, so I'll mark you as pained as we get into the initiative turn. I have also rolled first. This thing will make it a standard attack action. What am I doing here? Yeah, we'll just do a ranged attack against
with the Spear of Fates.
Yeah, against
Good
someone.
You fool.
You've fallen right into my trap. Against one of the 4 of you that are closest, not Alindra here. 1, 2, 3. And as you are the biggest target, this kind of makes sense. 10 on the dice, it's not bad, but what is your EAC?
My EAC is 39.
39. Okay, so this is a hit for a lot of damage. Let me roll some d10s. This is, of course, electricity and fire, as is a ranged blast out the tip of the spear. And how much additional damage is that? Oh, okay. Patrick has brought his calculator out early for 65 points of electricity and fire damage. as it shouts something in Aclathian. Just sounds like a battle cry as we go on to next in the turn order. Idros Varanus. Oh, you see your mighty spear.
Good. I want
Your mighty spear.
Edros
spear.
wants it back. I should probably use a wise move action before I go into full slice and dice mode. We have so many things to choose from. I've been doing a lot of hollow doubles. So let's do something else that I will look up. Oh, man, those take standard. Why do force fields take standard actions? That's just such a pain in my...
Easter? They're so good, though.
Very nice. Well, that's why I do hollow double all the time, though. Let's...
Isn't Hollow Double an RB?
Well, I mean, now you know why I don't have any RP. Let's just charge in there. Whatever. Move actions are for movers. And we're going to make 2 attacks.
This does provoke attack of opportunity. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Your charge. Oh, have you been ever hit by the Spear of Fates before, Tyler?
I don't think anyone has.
Not by...
Well, you have right now. Natural 19.
Oh,
man. Super hit on the dice.
Owie.
You like to see it here, folks. Some feels like much more damage than this thing can normally pump out coming at you. As this large creature wields this thing like a battle axe, almost very similar in fighting style to a Vesk Doshko action. Okay, and roll some more D10s. Do some more math. This is 79 points of electricity and fire damage. The Spear of Fates rings true.
Not much of that being soaked up.
Make your attack, good sir. Or attacks.
Yeah, I hope I at least do equal back. I'm taking some minuses here due to my brash action. Oh, I don't think a 30 is going to hit you, my friend.
No, it does not.
No, it does not. That's okay. That's why you roll twice.
Would he apply the critical effect from that one?
Oh, right. So that is a burning.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no. It is wound. You are correct. Severe wound. I'm so sorry. Thank you for reminding me, Jabert. You know what, Jabert? You're my favorite player right now.
Yay!
Oh, wow. Cool.
There's
roll your dinky dink. I've got the table up.
2d20. So excited. I forgot all about it. Just bleed.
General bleed, huh? All right.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. I happen to roll a 20 while you've been dinking around.
Whoa! I forgot all about that. Well, yeah, give me my D6 bleed damage. And let's give a critical shout out to one of the Crittermanders. Supports us over on Patreon at the 10 above tier. This is from Cyber Robert. An interesting question for the group. If the character who crit was stuck on a deserted planet and can only bring one thing that is not a way to escape, like not a starship, what would it draw spring?
The movie reboot code.
Based on the best-selling book?
Yeah,
You guys wrote down the author because I'm not saying the name again.
Oh, no.
no.
There's the trivia question right there.
Critical hit. Boy, howdy. Do you want a card, Tyler? You haven't had a card in a while.
Yeah, let's do a card. Let's do
This is the Devastation Blade, correct? You're using?
Yes. Yeah.
The Apocalypse Blades. So this is just slashing, right? Just kinetic.
Pure slash.
Oh, I have a card that's backwards. Shoot. Let me shuffle up the deck, see what you get. Nose be gone.
Oh no!
You slice their nose off. They move one down the charisma poison track.
Oh,
you monster!
I assume that
you cut off the piggy's nose. How dare you? You can also just take your regular blade damage and your critical hit effect. They have
also wound
as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could take that instead if you would like.
I will, because
give it right back to her.
I should just take the bleed because it's always better.
All right.
Other one I rolled is a severed limb, which is just a -10.
I mean, you cut off a nose and something else.
Yeah, just lopping and chopping. No, we'll just do bleed. That's fun. You bleed me, I bleed you. We all bleed together.
Okay. Marked on the character sheet. How much damage did you do on that crit?
141.
Of slashing damage. Okay, maybe a little of that doesn't get through, but a good deal does as this warrior looks down at you and is like, Knack Veldspar, you're next in the turn order.
Is there anything I can roll to see if this creature is affected by the mind control that we've encountered in other creatures on this ship?
Sense motive, perhaps, or do you want to look for? Do you want to get up closer and see if there's any kind of band around their head?
Oh, I definitely don't want to get closer.
No, you can get real close and get a good perception in.
I don't think I can get any closer. I'm pretty
Take a little quick feed.
about as close as I can get. I feel like Knack's eyes are pretty good. You would be able to see that.
I don't think this is a language that you speak, unfortunately, so not really sure what you'd get from what she has said thus far.
Drew, you gotta write this down for your level up languages.
Aklath. Well, then, yeah, we're gonna say, Adros, if you kind of shift to the north, and Andis, and then Alindra, if you coordinated flankers, so anybody in flanking position or anybody menacing will be considered flanking, and we're gonna get him, and we're gonna shoot this character with a little laser pistol action.
Yeah.
That's a 33, but I am pained, and what'd you say? That's -2.
Correct. That is a miss.
31.
A miss, unfortunately, but maybe a good use of your move action. As next in the turn order is Alindra Velis across the room.
Yeah, Alindra is way down south and hears her friends behind her having some trouble. So she's going to run up. I have just enough movement speed to get to the corner of this Aklath. And I've already got my sword out and I'm going to take a strike. It's a 33 to hit. That does not include flanking.
Oh, right. You indeed are flanking with Adros, but also, does that include get him?
Nope.
Oh, that is a hit.
All right. That does, let's see, I'm photon attuned, so that does 88 damage.
Okay. Another huge wound. You are sprayed indeed with pink blood as you slice open a giant hooved leg muscle here, cutting through the armor. Andis 148, you're next in the turn order. Good, Sarah.
I see the pink blood, and I think to myself, because now he's bleeding, and also now he doesn't have a nose. So
it's a she. There's many Akaleth female feminine traits.
I see
to this creature,
which I am very familiar with.
Maybe they have more horns. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's long, flowing, icy hair coming out the top of the.
All right. I'm going to take a 5-foot step into range here. And I'm going to make a single attack. And I'm going to make it non-lethal.
Ooh, okay. Well, we've got the benefits of, I believe, the big flanking, right? If you count as flanking with Alindra and get him here. So that'll offset most of that negative.
That's +5 altogether. So then, and then +5 and then -4 for non-lethal. So just +1 to this roll. Yep. Hey, 41 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. Non-lethal, 84 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay. With that, a massive blow. This creature staggers to a single knee, not downed yet, but is shaking its head and looking up at you all, and maybe very dismayed goes, if I suffer.
Oh boy, I wish I could speak.
Can I roll a culture check to see if I can figure out what she's saying?
Well, Ramey's gonna turn first. Miles, is there something you'd like to do?
Yeah,
Disintegrate.
I thought about that. I would like to roll a culture check.
Go right ahead.
34.
They're not downed yet. They seem to be perhaps in the process of giving up, though.
Okay, so I kind of belay that to everyone that got them on the ropes.
You saw in the simulation many an Aklath on Lath during the Civ invasion kind of do the same genuflecting.
How many rounds am I pained for?
This spell lasts rounds per level, so maybe a minute or so.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and create a little AoE, a 20 radius burst of Dispel Magic on me and my buddy Knack.
Okay, go right ahead, because this is indeed a spell.
It's a 14.
I believe that is going to be enough against their caster level. I just moved off the page, but that is enough to at least ignore the effects right now. As indeed, as we get to turn 2, they fully go down on 2 knees, their 2 front legs, the third one maybe still standing up to bring their rump in the air. They put the spear fates on the ground and kind of like put their hands up as they bow down to you guys. We're out of combat.
What a waste of my turn.
You see the magical horns kind of light up as they you see wounds that you did not cause on their person as well seem to be bleeding, and as the horns light up, you hear in your mind, and maybe in a language you can understand, I will go back to the case. I am sorry for defying you. Please do not kill me.
We have no intention of that.
You have proven that the Civ are mighty here.
No, we do not get down with the Civ, friend. Worry not. That is, and I point to the Spear of Fate, says, that does belong to us, though.
You carry the Civ weapons.
Is this a Civ weapon?
Well, some of you have degenerator weapons that are on your person.
We picked them up off of dead Civ that we killed.
The small furry one tried to shoot me with one of their pistols.
Everybody else hit you with bigger guns. Mine would have done nothing. Look,
mine was just a hammer.
We assure you, friend, we are on the same side. We are also trying to escape this vile ship and free our comrades back home from its wrath.
Tell me, Aklath, how did you come by these? Well, I mean, obviously there's the horrible disfiguring wound that my friend laid upon your brow, but
hey, she stole the spear first. That happened.
We all acted rashly here. I understand.
Right. The name is Cathlo. They're trying to administer bandages to themselves to stop their bleeding condition.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I'll be patching up at Ross at the same time to get that bleed stopped.
She says the name is Cathlo, and this is telepathically in your head. She seems to be sharing a language with you guys. I found this weapon when I was awoken, and when I found myself here, and I told the tram that I wanted to go to the heart of the ship to stab at the Civ for what they have done to me. They took me from my home world and killed many of my comrades.
Yes, we know of your people's fate. We lament them.
But we know because this is sorry.
Well, the sooner I can get off of this prison ship and back to Laugh to fight for my people's independence, the better.
Oh, I've got bad news there.
I'm sorry, what?
It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit.
What do you mean?
Of time?
So if you want to go, there's an archive if you go a little further on the brain train, and it will detail the history of the invasion and eventual total subjugation of your planet. I'm very sorry to have to deliver that news.
But we will return you to your homeworld. We will see what there is to find there when we.
She Laugh rages out. She's like, that cannot be. I've felt presences here of my people.
That's probably true. That's probably true. We ran across another group of beings, moon giants. They were also defectors trying to fight against the Civ. There are many of them here fighting against them, but there are also many who have been brainwashed to do the tentacled ones will. And I have a feeling that you have fellow
fellow folk who have indeed also been brainwashed to do work they do not wish to.
If that is true, what are you all doing here? You said you are not down with us, Ev.
We're
We have
trying to
come
take
to-
out the AI on this ship. You know, we're from a place that's well, it's a little complicated. But there's a station. It's got millions of people of all different alien races and species. But
I'm sure she knows what a space station is, Knack.
well, she's not dressed, so I wanted to make sure. But we're trying to save them, and we don't even know if they're even still out there because we've been in this. We were taken control by the Civ and put in their re-education pods for days. We don't even know if the station's still even there, but we have to stop what's going on out there.
Yes, if we are unable to prevent our system's destruction, we will avenge it.
I am of the same mind as you, and we are allied in our hatred of the Civ, it seems. I am looking for revenge as well on those who caused the downfall of my planet and my people. You say this was your weapon, and she'll hold up the Spear of Fates if you haven't picked it up already, Tyler.
Dross will take it and say,
Yeah, I found it aboard a enemy vessel, much like this one, many years ago.
This weapon called out to me when I awoke. It is indeed not your weapon, and it is not mine. It is the warrior's weapon. It is our weapon. They lay a hand on it, and the crystals on top of her head spark up, and maybe one of them kind of burns out a little bit as heat and electricity course through the Spear of Fates, indeed upgrading it. It seemed to be doing a little bit more damage than when you had it last, and indeed that is going to last a little bit longer. It's like this will be the weapon we drive into the heart of this ship to take down the Civ. This weapon will be the last nail in its AI coffin.
That is well said.
Yeah. If you would have me, I would join you in this destruction. Or at least, she's like holding her side. She's very urgent. At least while I can aid you in such.
Can we heal you? Can we give you any aid? We'd love to have you with us.
I came to this place to seek aid. I believe the tram took me here as well because it knew I was hurt. Perhaps somewhere on this deck we can find the means to heal myself.
Then we shall do so.
All right.
Yeah, by the way, sorry that so many of those wounds are from us. That's our bad.
Well, I gave you a couple of good licks as well.
That you did.
My apologies, but you guys had the Civ weapons and all, so
Yeah, it's an easy mistake to
Yeah,
make.
we get it. We get it. It's fine.
cool. Well, let's go murder some Civs. Yeah, like a plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We've got a Akalath battle cry, perfect for this situation. Repeat after me. To be continued.
To be continued.
She didn't actually say that. That was the end of the episode. You ignoramuses.
You said nothing.
Fools! We tricked you.
feel bad now.
I don't appreciate that.
You've got a new stalwart ally in your fight, at least for some time here against the Civ. Yeah, and they have, I think they have another weapon with them, but obviously the Spear of Fates was too good to use, but now they've given it back to Adros. It is back in your hands, and obviously you are expected to wield it now that it does more damage with lethal
Absolutely. If
lethal efficiency. She scored a couple hits with it. You can too.
Yeah, if Kothlo, and if she needs
Scored a
weapons,
super hit.
she can take one of Dross's. I
She
have
takes all
serum
the
of
rest of your
healing mark-
weapons.
Oh, no, all the rest of
except
them? Oh,
the
gosh.
generator
Oh gosh.
rifle. That one's yours.
Okay, thank you for the mutation rifle.
Right. that's going to do it for this week's episode, guys. We have a lot more. As you can see, we've kind of skipped past some of this huge map that we're on, going from north to south. We have a lot more of this map to explore, and that is going to be on the start of next week's episode.
Let's do it.
Thank you all for playing with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
And Crittermanders, thanks for listening. We will catch you on the next Cosmic Crit. See you next time.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.